नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। वोट बैंक पॉलिटिक्स, EAM Jaishankar Rebukes Canada over celebration of Indira Gandhi's assassination. Ministry of External Affairs S. Jaishankar condemned Canada's apparent tolerance of pro-Khalistan elements after visual surface of a parade float in Brampton depicting the assassination of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. India fails to understand why Canada gives space to specialists and extremists other than vote bank politics, Jaishankar said. The foreign minister's sharp reaction comes after a video emerged on social media showing a float depicting the assassination of Indira Gandhi by her Sikh bodyguards. The float was reportedly part of a 5-kilometer long parade taken out by Khalistani supporters in Canada, Brampton. Diabetes epidemic is increasing in many states in the country. ICMR INDIAB study. A cross-sectional population-based survey from 31 states and union territory of the country has found the prevalence of major metabolic non-communicable diseases like diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, obesity and prediabetes. The study by the Indian Council of Medical Research, Indian Diabetes, ICMR, INDIAB is published in the Lancet Diabetes and Endocrinology journal. This is said to be the largest survey on diabetes and other metabolic non-communicable diseases undertaken in India. The study was held between October 18, 2008 and December 17, 2020. Award-winning DD anchor Geetanjali Iyer passes away. Geetanjali Iyer, one of India's first English female news presenter on national broadcaster Doordarshan, passed away. Iyer is survived by a son and daughter Pallavi Iyer, who is also an award-winning journalist. After completing graduation from Kolkata Loreto College, she had joined Doordarshan in 1971 and was awarded the Best Anchor 4 times. She also won Indira Gandhi Priyadarshini Award for Outstanding Woman in 1989. She was also a diploma holder from the National School of Drama NSD. Apart from presenting news programs, she had also been a popular face in several print advertisements and even acted in Sridhar TV drama Khandan. In her decades-long illustrious career, she was also associated with the World Wildlife Fund (WWF). Survey shows Maharashtra is the state to watch in 2024. Full story in 3 charts. With 48 seats, Maharashtra is the second biggest state in the Lok Sabha after Uttar Pradesh. In the run-up to the 2024 Lok Sabha election, Maharashtra is becoming one of the most difficult states to predict. In this article, we will be closely looking at a recent survey by Sakhal Group to try and understand what's happening in Maharashtra. We will also be comparing it to the findings of other recent surveys to decode on what aspect the sentiment in Maharashtra is in line with the national sentiment and where there is a divergence between the two. Tamil Nadu minister accuses Governor R.N. Ravi of delaying convocation of state universities. Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister K. Ponmundi on Thursday, June 8, alleged that Governor R.N. Ravi is delaying the convocation ceremony at several state universities. The minister added that the governor wants union minister to be invited as guests and is citing their unavailability as the reason for the delay. Over 9 lakh students are awaiting their degree certificates due to this delay, Ponmundi said. While speaking to the media, the Dravidia Muntera Khasam minister claimed that several students are unable to get admission in university abroad as they cannot submit their degree certificates on time. Convocation ceremony for students who graduated in 2022 have not been held in many universities. In some other universities, convocation ceremonies have not been conducted for the academic year preceding 2022 as well. Students are being affected due to this delay. There is nothing wrong in conducting the convocation with the university authorities and state ministers, he added. Smoke from Canadian wildfires reaches New York City, turning it into the most polluted city. Smoke from the Canadian wildfires reaches United States as New York City is blanketed in a haze. As a result, New York City was declared the most polluted city in the world. The air levels have been reported as hazardous and the air quality is deteriorating so far as South California. The smoke has covered almost the entirety of eastern US with northeast bearing the worst of it. Australia is set to impose national ban on Nazi symbol. Australia on Thursday announced that a national ban will be imposed on Nazi symbol as a part of their attempt to crack down on far-right group. Due to the ban of Nazi symbol, people held guilty of publicity displaying SS symbol or the swastika will be punished with up to a year in prison. The new law, however, will not cover the Nazi salute. In many states, Nazi symbols have been banned, but the new rule means they won't be permitted anywhere, said the government. The step taken in the wake of the resurgence in the far-right activity. In March, a bunch of neo-Nazis participated in a rally in Melbourne, which was hosted by Kelly jaykeen-minshull, who is well known for strongly opposing transgender rights and performed Nazi salutes from the Victorian Parliament step. Keen-minshull denied having one connection to the group. However, the event led to a political backlash with increasing call for more efforts to tackle displays of Nazi regalia. Media mogul or conservative Christian religious leader Pat Robertson dies at the age of 93. Marian Gordon. Pat Robertson was a religious broadcaster or political commentator who soon became a media tycoon. He was a former presidential candidate who advocated a conservative Christian ideology. He transferred the Virginia station into the Global Christian Broadcasting Network. National Lok Adalat in Hyderabad on Saturday. National Lok Adalat NLA will be held on the first floor of Triveni Complex in Abids, Hyderabad from 10 am on Saturday to resolve disputes and settle cases pending before the Debt Recovery Tribunal DRT-1 and DRT-2. Interested parties can participate in the NLA, a press release from Union Ministry of Finance said. National Seafood Exporters Association called for enhanced quality standard in sector. Seafood exporters should prioritize and uphold the prescribed quality parameter for international trade, says Jagdish Fofandi, President of National Seafood Exporters Association. He was inaugurating the National Technical Workshop on India Perspective on the Food Safety, Security and Standard by ICAR CIFT held in Kochi. Safeguarding food quality is a shared responsibility in providing clean and healthy sustenance or to consumer, remarked Jagdish Fofandi. The two-day national workshop is being held in association with Society of Fisheries Technologies India SOFTI, Food Safety and Standard Authority of India FSSAI and India Section of Association of Official Analytical Chemists AOSC International. Odisha train accident, 19 Bihar passengers missing, 50 dead, officials said. At least 19 people from Bihar who were on board the Coromandel Express are still missing after the train accident in Odisha Baleshwar district on June 2, in which 280 people were killed, said the State Disaster Management Department DMD. The missing 19 Bihar passengers on board the Coromandel Express, including 4 from Madhubani district, Darbhanga 2, Muzaffarpur 2, East Champaran 2, Samstipur 2, Sitamarhi 1, Patna 1, Gaya 1, Purnia 1, Shekhpura 1, Siwan 1 and Bengurasai 1, said a statement issued by Disaster Management Department. At least 50 people from different Bihar districts have reportedly died and 43 sustained injuries in the Odisha train accident, the statement issued on Wednesday night said. I am alive, presumed dead in Odisha train accident. Man wake up and seeks help. The Odisha train accident, which claimed the lives of over 280 people in the worst train tragedy in India in the past 2 decades, has many heartbreaking stories. In one such which, however, had a happy ending, a 35-year-old woke up amid the heaps of body and sought help while he was presumed dead. 35-year-old Robin Naya was presumed dead as was lying on the track after a collision of 3 trains near Odisha Baleshwar. Naya was among hundreds of bodies that had been kept in the room in Baleshwar school by rescue workers, and India Today reports state. 7 labourers crushed to death by goods train in Odisha, Jajpur 1 critical. At least 7 labourers were killed and 1 other critically injured in Odisha Jajpur Keonjhar Road railway station after being run over by a goods train on Wednesday. The labourers had sheltered from heavy rains under the goods train when it started cooling. There was a sudden thunderstorm. The laborers were working at a railway siding where a goods train was standing stationary. They sheltered under it, but unfortunately, the goods train, which did not have an engine attached to it, started moving, causing the accident, said a railway spokesperson. In a statement, the East Coast Railway said the contractual laborers engaged by a contractual for railway work took shelter under the stable rake to get protection from the wind and rain of northwester near Jajpur Kenjur Road station. The reserve take without an engine started rolling due to the thunderstorm causing the accident, it said. The incident comes after 5 days after the tragic triple train accident in Odisha Baleshwar district, which 280 people were killed and over 1,000 others injured. Despite the scorching heat, people armed with their mobile cameras have arrived at the accident site to see the mangled remains of the train involved in the crash. Though railway authorities had screened off the area with green cloth, the train coaches now removed from the side of the track can be easily seen. The Coromandel Express was diverted onto a loop line before it slammed into a stationary goods train on Friday night. The collision flipped the carriage of the Coromandel Express onto another track. The derailed compartments were then struck by the rear carriage of another train, the Howrah Superfast Express from Bengaluru, which was passing in the opposite direction. While trains began operating late Sunday past the crash site, Wednesday journey is the first service of the Coromandel Express to resume the route. Coastal Karnataka, Kerala to receive heavy rain as severe cyclone Biparjoy passes near coast. As the cyclonic storm Biparjoy, which intensified into a very severe cyclonic storm in approaching the coastline, heavy rains laced with gale winds and expected along the Karnataka coast and Bengaluru on Thursday, the Indian Meteorological Department IMD said. The Met Department also said the monsoon is likely to reach Kerala on Friday. While the gale winds will be witnessed at the center of the cyclone, the Konkan coast comprising Kerala, Karnataka and Goa will receive squally weather till June 12, said the IMD in Wednesday bulletin. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.